So, I'm sat here, I'm just tidying up in Isabel's bedroom, and I haven't done a vlog for ages. Things have just been really busy, really hectic. My mum's not been very well, she's been in and out of hospital, just lots of other stuff going on. But bit of a rant this morning actually. It's St George's Day, as you know, and me being the appalling mother that I am, forgot that the children are meant to be not in school uniform and wear something red for St George's Day, and obviously pay £1 for the privilege. And it kind of got me thinking really about the unnecessary pressure that is put on parents with this kind of stuff. And what I mean by that is, it's all, you know, I totally agree that schools need to somehow generate extra funding and things, but actually there might be a better way of doing that. Because for me, when we have things like World Book Day, Christmas Jumper Day, all of these things, I have to times everything by 6. And it's not, you know, that is not a cheap thing to do for any family. Now, we're very fortunate and, you know, we're okay. But there's lots of families out there that having to times Christmas Jumper Day by 4 plus the cost of then sending them in the Christmas jumper. And we've recently had this thing called an egg bowler. Really good idea. You know, I'm not going to be rude about it. But, you know, so I had to go out and buy these Easter eggs to take into school to then buy them back. And actually, what I would have much preferred is, in any of these situations, if the school said, we're trying to save for school books, we're trying to save for whatever, instead of buying Easter eggs, Christmas jumpers, wearing something red, would parents be willing to make a small donation, put it in an unnamed envelope, and then you can give what you can afford? Would that not be a less stressful way? The thing that upset me this morning was not, I mean, yeah, I'd forgotten, and yes, mine were the only kids in school uniform, but the bit that upset me was the looks that I was getting from the other parents and the children, the looks that they were giving my kids. They are in school, and for me, you go to school, you wear your school uniform. We didn't have all this when we were kids. My mum didn't have all this stress, and it really upset me this morning, and I came home and I was really angry because, yeah, okay, I forgot, but I don't want to use an American judgy looks that I was getting, and that's really how it felt. And I could feel myself getting really angry to the point where I almost put my kids back in the car and came home, because I could see people sort of looking in the playground. Oh, look, she forgot, bless her. Oh, look, she forgot. No, I don't need your bless yous. Actually, I've got 6 kids. Our family have been through stuff that you lot can't even imagine. And actually, my kids have gone, we had a fantastic weekend. I took my kids away camping for the weekend. We've had a fantastic family time this weekend. You don't need to feel sorry for me, because actually I have a good life. And just because my kids didn't wear something red at school, and I didn't have to pay £1 for my kids to go to school this morning, that's the other thing. But I just think, come on, there must be a better way. If schools need extra funding, there's got to be a better way to do it, as opposed to creating that sort of situation where a child going into school gets judged and looked at. It annoys me, because, like I say, we're okay, and actually I could afford to go and buy the Christmas jumpers and all the other bits and pieces if I wanted to. But I'll be honest, 9 times out of 10 I don't, because I just don't agree with it. I didn't do it last year, and I won't be doing it this year. I just don't agree with the added pressure that's put on parents, because everything becomes so commercialised. It's like Easter eggs. I think somewhere along the line we've lost the point of Easter, because it's just about buying eggs. And yeah, I'm just ranting, I know, but I just feel it needs to be said that actually lay off parents. And if something then creates this situation where children are being judged, then it's got no place in our schools. And actually there are better ways of raising money, and whether that's that you have a lovely summer fair, Christmas fairs, yes, they take a lot of organising, I appreciate that, but they're nice social gatherings for the children and parents. You know, I used to love doing the bake sales at my older girls' school, but there's no pressure. If you can't bake, you don't have to take the stuff in. But that today, it made my children stand out, and I just, yeah, didn't like it at all, and it's got me thinking about all the other stuff that goes with that, and all the other days that are now created to generate money for schools, and you know, the school is no different to any other school in the UK, where they are trying to make up the shortfall that unfortunately has been created by underfunding. But I just think there's got to be a better way of doing it, far better way of doing it.